Whether they're full-size, mid-size, compact, or crossover, SUVs are everywhere these days. The market is flooded with options for anyone looking to snag a pre-owned vehicle, but here's the catch. Not all SUVs are created equal. Some are reliable workhorses, while others have a reputation for costing owners far more than they bargained for. When warranties expire, a cheap used SUV can quickly turn into a money pit filled with hefty repair bills and unexpected headache. Today, we're counting down the 10 SUVs made since 2020 that have become notoriously unreliable according to Consumer Reports reliability scores. Stick around as we explore the models you may want to avoid if you don't want to regret your purchase before hitting 36,000 miles. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the 2020 GMC Arcadia. Initially introduced as a full-size crossover, the Arcadia was redesigned in 2017 to a smaller mid-size format, dropping 7 inches in length and 700 pounds in weight. GMC promised more technology, better comfort, and safer driving, but the reality is far from ideal. Owners report a host of issues, particularly with the electrical system, climate control, and build quality. Rough shifting from the 9-speed automatic transmission, along with persistent air and water leaks, have left many frustrated. 6 recalls have already been issued for this model, including some serious problems like missing bolts in the powertrain that could lead to transmission oil leaks and power loss while driving. Despite its sleek design and comfortable interior, the 2020 Arcadia's reliability rating of 37 out of 100 signals that buyers may be better off steering clear unless they're ready for constant maintenance headache. This SUV may promise refinement, but under the hood, it tells a very different story. At number 9, we have the 2020 Lincoln Aviator. Just because a vehicle wears a luxury badge doesn't mean it's reliable. After a 15-year hiatus, Lincoln reintroduced the Aviator as a second-generation SUV based on the Ford Explorer platform, a detail that should have raised some eyebrows. Buyers could choose between 2 engines paired with a 10-speed automatic, offering rear-wheel or all-wheel drive. While it looks stunning and can be snagged for under $35,000 pre-owned, the Aviator has proven to be problematic. Consumer Reports gave it a dismal 22 out of 100 for reliability. Powertrain failures, transmission slipping, and in-car electronics are common complaints. Owners report experiences like a leaking sunroof, faulty seatbelts, and even computer malfunctions that trigger crash detection while driving. For a luxury SUV, these persistent issues make the Aviator a risky investment, reminding us that beauty and technology cannot mask fundamental reliability problems. Number 8 on our countdown is a true icon, the 2020 Jeep Wrangler. Known for its military-inspired heritage, the Wrangler is beloved for adventure, but its latest generation has proven far from dependable. Offered in both 2- and 4-door models, and with either a 6-speed manual or 8-speed automatic transmission, this SUV seems versatile on paper. However, reliability is another story. Consumer Reports gave it a troubling 20 out of 100. Owners have reported serious issues with the powertrain, suspension, and steering. Perhaps the most notorious problem is the death wobble, where the steering violently jerks on bumpy highways, leading to a class-action lawsuit settled in 2023. These mechanical frustrations can turn a fun off-roading experience into a stressful nightmare. For buyers considering a pre-owned Wrangler, the iconic design comes at a cost, and that cost is repeated trips to the repair shop long before the 36,000-mile mark. Claiming the 7th spot is the 2022 Audi Q3, the smallest SUV Audi offers, and unfortunately, its most unreliable recent model. At first glance, the Q3 looks like the perfect entry point into the world of European luxury. Its sleek exterior, refined interior design, and all-wheel drive quattro system make it attractive to buyers who want prestige without breaking the bank. But behind those premium looks lies a troubling pattern of mechanical and technological issues. Consumer Reports gave the 2022 Q3 an alarming reliability score of just 16 out of 100. The biggest offenders? The powertrain, fuel system, brakes, and climate control. However, the issue owners complain about most frequently isn't mechanical, it's technological. The infotainment system, which should be a highlight of a modern luxury SUV, often behaves like it has a mind of its own. It freezes, ignores commands, restarts randomly, or stops working altogether. Many owners describe it as unpredictable and frustrating, especially considering its importance to navigation, climate settings, and entertainment. Combined with premature brake wear and recurring fuel system problems, the 2022 Audi Q3 becomes an SUV that overpromises and underdelivers. Luxury may be the selling point, but reliability is where the Q3 falls dramatically short. Sliding into 6th place is the the 2021 Volkswagen Atlas, one of VW's newest SUV models, yet also one of its most problematic. Introduced in 2017, the Atlas was created to fill the midsize SUV niche for American families who wanted 3 rows without the bulk of a full-size vehicle. On the surface, it succeeds. The Atlas offers generous space, a comfortable ride, and modern styling. But once the odometer inches toward 36,000 miles, the story changes. Consumer Reports handed the 2021 Atlas a poor reliability score of just 14 out of 100, citing major issues with the engine, electronics, brake, and overall build quality. Owners have reported everything from loose trim pieces rattling loudly, to doors that don't properly align, to sudden electronic malfunction. Many describe the Atlas as feeling cheaply assembled despite its modern look. Even more concerning are mechanical problems. Some Atlas models have been recalled due to fractured steering knuckles, a defect that could lead to sudden loss of steering control. 16 recalls in total have been issued for the 2021 model, ranging from engine stalling risks to malfunctioning airbag. While it may appear to be a sensible family SUV, the Atlas shows a pattern of problems that are both inconvenient and potentially dangerous. For buyers seeking peace of mind, steering clear of this model may be the safest route. Taking the 5th spot on our list is the 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee L, a model that introduced a long-awaited 3rd row to Jeep's lineup but brought along a host of reliability issues. As part of the brand new 5th generation, the Grand Cherokee L wasn't just redesigned, it was assembled in an entirely new factory. While this move was meant to modernize production, it may have unintentionally contributed to the SUV's early reliability struggles. Owners could choose between the well-known 3.6-liter V6 and the powerful 5.7-liter Hemi V8, both paired with Jeep's dependable 8-speed automatic transmission. But despite its impressive drivetrain lineup, Consumer Reports tagged it with a disappointing 13 out of 100 reliability score. Owners have reported issues ranging from powertrain failures to unpredictable transmission behavior, often describing abrupt shifts or complete transmission shutdown. Electronics also pose a significant problem, from glitchy infotainment systems to malfunctioning instrument clusters. Many have reported strange noises, leaks, or even structural components like struts coming loose prematurely. For a model meant to showcase Jeep's evolution into a more refined family-friendly SUV, the Grand Cherokee L unfortunately created more stress for owners than confidence. With persistent problems cropping up early in ownership, this is one SUV you may want to part with before hitting 36,000 miles. Coming in at number 4 is the 2021 GMC Yukon, a full-size SUV known for its presence, power, and commanding stance. Despite being a bestseller year after year, the Yukon's first year in its 5th-generation redesign has proven to be one of its most problematic. GMC equipped the 2021 model with 3 powerful engine options: a 3.0-liter turbo diesel inline-6 for efficiency, a 5.3-liter V8 for balance, and a muscular 6.2-liter V8 for performance lovers. But even with all that muscle under the hood, reliability is where this SUV falls short. Consumer Reports delivered a low reliability rating of 12 out of 100, driven by consistent issues in the engine, powertrain, and fuel system. Owners frequently complain about jerky or clunky shifting from the automatic transmission, with the SUV sometimes slipping at low speed. More alarming are reports of early engine failure. One owner shared that their Yukon suffered a lifter collapse that damaged a pushrod at only 3,000 miles. With 11 recalls to its name, including fuel system defects that can cause the vehicle to stall, the Yukon's early model year struggles make it an expensive gamble. Even though it's large, powerful, and premium, the reliability concerns make this SUV one many consumers should consider replacing before the costly repairs start rolling in. At number 3, we have a double entry, the 2021 Chevy Suburban and Tahoe. These two full-size SUVs are the mechanical twins of the GMC Yukon, sharing nearly identical powertrains, chassis components, and even many of the same problems. The 2021 model year marked the beginning of a new generation for both SUVs, with updated styling, increased interior room, and more technology than ever. But while Chevrolet delivered on size and comfort, reliability took a significant hit. Consumer Reports assigned both models a troubling 12 out of 100 reliability score, mirroring the Yukon's issues. Owners have reported severe problems with the engine, transmission, steering system, and electronic. One of the most concerning complaints involves the fuel system. Many drivers experience no-start situations caused by total fuel delivery failure, an issue that is both inconvenient and potentially dangerous if it happens unexpectedly. Transmission problems, including harsh or unexpected shifting, also plague these models. Meanwhile, rattling trim, loose interior panels, and electrical glitches contribute to a long list of daily frustration. With 13 recalls, even more than the Yukon, including one for a possible drive shaft failure that could lead to sudden loss of power, these Chevy models show that size and reputation don't guarantee reliability. For families or businesses putting serious miles on their SUV, the Suburban and Tahoe may become costly burdens far earlier than expected. Sliding into second place is the 2020 Ford Explorer, a model that sadly showcases how a major redesign can go very wrong. As one of Ford's longest-running and most recognizable SUVs, the Explorer entered its fifth generation in 2020 with high expectations. Buyers were offered 4 engine options ranging from the efficient 2.3-liter Turbo 4 to the robust 3.0-liter turbocharged V6. On paper, it seemed like a winning combination, but real-world ownership tells a different story. Consumer Reports gave the 2020 Explorer a reliability rating of just 12 out of 100, pointing to issues with the powertrain, transmission, and body hardware. Perhaps the most widespread complaint involves the transmission, which many owners describe as jerky, clunky, or hesitant. Some Explorers abruptly shift at odd times or feel like they're slipping gears. Build quality issues are also common. Loose trim pieces, random squeaks, rattles, and misaligned panels have all been documented. But the most concerning part? The 2020 Explorer has a staggering 22 recalls, affecting everything from the drivetrain to the suspension to electrical components. Among them is a potentially dangerous defect. The drive shaft may disconnect, causing a sudden loss of power or allowing the vehicle to roll even when it's in park. For an SUV meant to carry families safely, these reliability pitfalls place the Explorer firmly near the top of the list of SUVs owners should consider replacing before hitting 36,000 miles. At the top of our list, and unfortunately in the worst possible way, is the 2022 Volvo XC60 plug-in hybrid. While Volvo has long been associated with safety and Scandinavian refinement, this model stands out for all the wrong reasons. The XC60 has enjoyed success in its gasoline and mild hybrid forms, but the plug-in hybrid version has proven to be shockingly unreliable. Powered by a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine paired with an electric hybrid system producing an impressive 400 horsepower, this SUV looks incredible on paper, but in practice, owners have been faced with problems severe enough to overshadow every positive feature. Consumer Reports gave this XC60 a shocking 4 out of 100, making it the least reliable SUV on our entire list. Owners report major issues with the hybrid system failing to charge, the battery refusing to power the vehicle, and repeated EV system failure warning. The infotainment system has also earned widespread criticism, often refusing to load, freezing mid-drive, or crashing altogether. A nightmare given that nearly all vehicle controls are routed through this screen. Combined with electrical failures, climate control malfunctions, and disappointing build quality for a luxury vehicle has left many drivers stranded. For those looking to avoid expensive repairs and unpredictable breakdowns, this is one SUV to consider moving on from before it reaches 36,000 miles. And there you have it. Our list of the 10 SUVs have proven to be far more trouble than they're worth, especially once they cross the 36,000 mile mark. While each of these vehicles offers exciting features, bold styling, or strong performance on paper, real-world ownership tells a different story. The Consumer Reports reliability data, backed by thousands of driver surveys, reveals patterns of mechanical failures, electrical issues, and build quality flaws that simply can't be ignored. If you own one of these SUVs, or if you're considering buying one used, it's crucial to understand the risks and prepare for potential repair costs. Remember, the best vehicle isn't always the flashiest or the most powerful. It's the one that keeps you safely on the road without draining your wallet. Were you surprised by any SUVs on this list? Do you have your own reliability story to share? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe so you never miss out on our future automotive breakdowns, rankings, and reviews. Thanks for watching.